there are two types of kids who grow into adults, right? So one who never really receives love, so they grow up to be like really dysfunctional and then not really knowing how to give it, and the other who never receives love but has an idea of what it looks like. And you know what I'm saying, when people start giving it to them, they don't understand how to take it, but they appreciate it. And I feel like I'm that person.
Heavy on the site, everything is a vibe.
What's up, and welcome back to the SV Podcast. You know, the only place you can get these vibes. It's your boy, Ronnie J, and it's a new day. But now, y'all, today I'm back with another special guest, and I'm super excited about this episode, and I hope y'all are too. So help me welcome today's guest. She is a six-figure barber, a dancer, skater. Like, she's so multi-talented. I'm just let her introduce herself. Help me welcome the legend.
What's up, y'all? I'm Legend.
What's up?
Everything in the book.
Everything. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very blessed.
Yeah.
I try to not say I'm good. I just try to say I'm blessed because
yeah,
it is.
It's good. It's good to be good and be blessed. Like, yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. So, how are you feeling today with the election and all that stuff going on?
Well, I try to keep my political opinions to myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like personally, everybody's sensitive right now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the internet is sensitized everything. Yeah. So it's like people being dramatic. You got motherfuckers on the internet crying and shit. Like, yo, for the internet crying. I just feel like everybody's just being dramatic right now. Like, we're gonna be fine. That's what
I feel like we're gonna be fine too.
Yeah.
Like, I believe in God, so amen.
Yeah.
But yes, Thanksgiving's coming up. You got any plans? You from here?
I'm from California.
Oh, you're from California?
Yeah.
So are you going back there to visit for Thanksgiving? No,
I'm gonna be here. My mom's birthday is right before Thanksgiving, and my sister's birthday is I think Thanksgiving falls on the 28th this year, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, both of their birthdays is before Thanksgiving, so I'm gonna be here.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just hop straight into it. Give us a little about you. Like, who is Legend? What's your real name? Look, I'll be straight into it.
My real name.
You just go by Legend.
I go by Legend. Legend is my real name.
Everything you do is legendary.
You feel me?
Legendary, period. So, and you're from California. When did you transition here?
I've been back and forth my whole life. Mm-hmm. Like, between living with my dad or living with my aunt, and then living with my mom. So I've pretty much been back and forth. I just moved back at the beginning of 2022. Mm-hmm. So I just been bouncing back and forth, trying to make things work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, where you like better?
California.
You do?
I feel like Atlanta is like, it's just different. I don't think Atlanta have a lot to offer, but as far as like being an entrepreneur or business owner, you know, being around your people, Atlanta's a place to be. So everything that I do, this is where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. What's your go-to food spot? If somebody was asking you where to go get something to eat.
Like, okay, so when you say that, are you asking like something stamped for Atlanta or like... Or
where you be going?
I eat a lot of Mexican food.
You like Mexican food?
Yeah. I be hitting up like the hole in the wall Mexican spots. You know what I'm saying?
And it be busting.
Yeah, like I don't really, I can't really say the only place I feel like, well, there's two places like that I'll be like, that I'll recommend to people. Sea Salt, like I like Sea Salt, and then my homeboy, he owns a restaurant in Tucker, Georgia. It's called the Foodie Spot. Oh, wow. He got a lot of different shit up there. So I don't really be eating much though. I like Mexican food. I'm a Mexican crazy motherfucker. So I eat.
Yeah. Do you be cooking? Dinner.
Huh?
You cook?
Yeah, I cook. I like, people don't know that about me. I can cook. Like, I can really cook my ass off. Like, for real. Like.
So what you like to cook? Mexican? Shit,
I can cook other stuff too. Like I'm cook with baked chicken, you know, like fried fish, you know what I'm saying? Like good stuff. I make a good ass macaroni cheese too.
Period.
Yeah.
So shit, Thanksgiving on her, y'all.
We're gonna be eating tacos and macaroni and cheese. Everybody gonna be that.
I'm crying. But so like I see where you skate, dance, all of that. Like, was that something you did as a child that you like picked up? Did you take classes?
Well, okay, so skating. Now I picked up skating like 5 or 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't really been skating that long. But dancing, I've been dancing my whole damn life.
Yeah.
Like dancing was like the first thing that I figured out, oh, I could do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of the first thing that I really wanted to pursue, but I just didn't know how to. I never took a class.
Yeah.
I've never taken a class.
Never?
I've never been taught anything. Like I've just always watched and taught myself, you know what I'm saying? Just come up with shit by myself. Like I used to go out, we stayed when my mom had first moved like to we lived like in the Camp Creek area at one point in time, and I used to go outside and go like the back of the building and set up my phone and just dance and record, you know what I'm saying? Just record stuff like that. So that's really how I learn what style I really like, you know what I'm saying? Because I never really could say, oh, I dance this style or I do this style, because I could pretty much do, you know. But I always tell people, like, if I was to take choreography, I feel like I'd be a whole lot of a better dancer. I've never taken choreography. I don't really do choreography unless I'm looking at something and I'm like looking at something on the TV and I'm like learning, teaching myself how to do it. So, yeah.
Self-taught.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and I respect that, because a lot of people I feel like I am, like, it's just naturally in you. But again, classes may help enhance it. But being self-taught and just that's learning who you are. So during that process, like you said, so would you consider yourself, like, what style would you, if somebody asked you, what would you say that you like, do?
I don't know.
Hip hop?
I guess hip hop. I used to think it was kind of animation, because I used to be into like dubstep and like I used to be into that type of stuff. But then like I started really kind of expanding and like watching other people, and so I don't know. I guess hip hop.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
Hip hop's free. Shit, it's whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
Okay. So, shit, you be doing tricks and flips and all.
Yeah.
Shit, like So. I see your Chris Brown is one of your biggest, like, you love him. So did he influence your dancing? Yeah, he influenced my dancing a lot. Like, he's influenced my dancing more than anybody ever, more than anybody ever has. Like, I love Michael Jackson because of his attention to detail and his attention to the music, like, you know what I'm saying, his musicality and stuff like that. So I always felt like he was a different dancer than what people would see. He kind of created a new generation of dancing, if you really think about it. But Chris, that nigga just different. And it's like, damn, I'd be like, bro, all right, if I'm learning how to do all your shit by myself, imagine if I was learning how to do your shit with your choreographer standing next to you. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, period. So, if that opportunity was to present itself, would you go in, like, I got to put Barbering on hold, I'm about to go be a dancer. What would you do? Somebody
going to have to take my place.
Yeah.
Somebody going to have to like, have these clippers. Y'all can have them. Like, yes, absolutely. No even second thoughts, second guesses, nothing.
Yeah. Okay. So was barbering always one of your dreams? Is that something that just like happened?
Hell no, barbering just kind of happened. Like, I never expected, out of everything that I've always been able to do, I never expected to be a barber. I always tell people, like, barbering is something that fell in my lap. Yeah. Literally, like, when the other things that I wanted to do, dance and basketball and band by choice, you know what I'm saying? Band didn't work out by choice. Basketball too, but when those things didn't really work out, I was left with clippers. So I'm just like, all right, shit, I guess I'm gonna just see where this take me. And this shit took me further than I ever expected it to take me.
Yeah. So when did you like start taking that serious?
2 years ago.
2 years ago?
2 years ago, yeah. I've been cutting hair for 9 years. Like, I started out cutting my own hair. So like, I think like the first like 2 years I spent just kind of like learning how to do my own shit. And once I got good at doing my own hair, I started cutting, you know, my inner circle, my friends. And then I just was like, you want to cut? You want to cut?
Yeah.
And then it just kind of went from there. And then I moved back to California and tried to pursue basketball, but I found that I lost the love for it. Mm-hmm. So all I was left with was barbering. Like, I'm just like, all right, bro, you know how you hold on to something for so long and you just like, I don't want to, I had to let the shit go and just realize like what God had in front of me and take advantage of it. And so when I moved back here, it was all gas, no brakes. Like,
yeah. So when you transition, like finding out that you lost that love for basketball, how did that make you feel?
It fucked me up. Because because like growing up, like even with dance, I never had no guidance, no mentor, no nothing doing anything when it came to drawing. Like I could rap, like I can make beats. Like, I could do all of that shit. I never had no one teach me how to do anything. So when it came to basketball, I never had one-on-one sessions with coaches. I never played AAU. I never had a trainer, nothing. I was doing everything on my own. Like we had like a janky basketball hoop. Outside the apartments, I would go out there and try to practice on my own. You know what I'm saying? Nobody taught me how to play. It was always natural. Like my dad was a really, really good basketball player. So I feel like I kind of inherited that from him because my sister inherited it too. She played basketball too. So basketball has always been something that I love to do, but I just wish that, it was different. Like I feel like if I had the help growing up, I'd be somewhere hooping. But, you know what I'm saying? God had other plans, of course. So like when I realized like, damn, like, I can't force this because I'm a force it. And then 2 months into it, I'm not going to want to do it anymore. Yeah. So it's just kind of like a bittersweet thing. Like not even bittersweet. It was just kind of like, I guess I'm going to give up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Really, I'm not giving up. Yeah. I'm just putting it aside to do something else that's going to lead me into a better path. So, yeah.
Period. What's your sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
You're a Capricorn?
Yes, the best sign, the biggest sign. You know what I'm saying?
So when's your birthday? January?
Nah, Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. It's coming up. So what you got? You got any plans?
I'm going to DR a week before. Christmas Eve, so people be out of town and stuff. I mean, not out of town. They be with their families and stuff. So I'm going to DR a week before. I'm trying to go back to New York for New Year's. Yeah. But really, that's it. Like, I take December. December is like the only month out of the whole year where I really just barely work because it's my birthday month, and I'll be trying to get my mind right going into the next year.
New year, yeah. Okay. So I know you made 6 figures off, was it barbering or you just made 6 figures? Like
altogether. It's not just barbering, but barbering is the biggest bread maker, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I got different streams of income, so.
Yeah. So let's touch on that. So a lot of people because me personally, I have a lot of different businesses and just trying to figure out how to make it make sense. So how did you make it all make sense for you?
I don't know. I'll be 100%. I literally don't know. Like I got ADHD. Yeah. So it's like, I just think that like, I do a lot of things at once and they all just kind of flow into their own, like, you know what I'm saying, path. And over time, I start realizing how to go about things and how to like structure myself. Yeah. Like I can't plan ahead. That's something I just can't do. Like, I can't even plan for my next day. Like today, I swear to God, yesterday I'm like, all right, I'm off tomorrow. I'm gonna go do this, do that, do that. 3 of the things I was supposed to do today, I did not do. So I'm not a planner. So shit just, you know what I'm saying? Like I just learn on the go.
It go with the flow. And then learn as you go.
And then I feel like God got me so much, He gonna structure everything for me. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to that, I just learn on the go, you know?
Yeah. So today, a lot of people make money from social media and content. And as a follower of yours, I see your client clips that you do. Is that a way that you were saying like, okay, I'm gonna use social media to make income this way? No, it just started happening.
Yeah, I swear to God, like a lot of the things that I do now, people won't believe me, but it just fell in my lap. Yeah. I didn't even know you can make money off Instagram and TikTok, Facebook. I didn't even know. Yeah. I didn't care. Yeah, I was never making content to make money. You know what I'm saying? I was making content to push my brand. And you know what I'm saying? and
and the money came.
The money came, you know. But I always tell people, like, when you don't focus so much on the money, you get so much more out of whatever it is you're doing. Like even with cutting hair, like I never focused on. At first, I did, but once I realized that as long as I just run my business the way that I need to run it and just be, you know what I'm saying, stay level-headed and, you know, just keep growing, that shit gonna come. It's gonna fall right in my lap. So I never stress about money. I'll be quick to block a motherfucker. You can't book with me no more. I'll be quick to cancel an appointment. I don't care, because I know it's gonna come right back. You know what I'm saying? Because
you enjoy what you do.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, I really love what I do. So I never I'll never be desperate for money. No matter what I do. I don't care what it is, because money is materialistic. Like, I don't care about money for real. Like, but that shit come. You know what I'm saying? It just come to me. Yeah.
I get it. Like, it's not a rule book, whatever the case might be. The situation would happen with YK Osiris. So when that happened, did you start using your momentum to like keep, like, did your followers go up and then you like, okay, now I can start posting, I should post? Before that, was you posting as consistent?
No, I already had momentum. That's what kills me about like people on the outside that seen what happened and that's like, oh, this is a clout chase. Yeah. I was like, my shit was already growing. You just helped me. You just boost my shit. So I was never like, you know what I'm saying? When it happened, I realized, I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? People probably going to start paying attention now. So I just have to keep going. I can't let this hinder me, because anybody could have let that shit like made them fold, like just based off of other people's opinions, you know what I'm saying? And
just by you telling me what you've been through, like you already developed, like.
Yeah, like I was just bro, like you can't please everybody. So motherfuckers was mad at me. Why are y'all mad at me? And he tried to steal from me. Like, he tried to not pay me. Yeah. Y'all mad at me because I charged the nigga. Yeah. Yeah. Like, why y'all mad at me? Yeah, like, that was really mad. So anybody else would have folded, like commenting back, making posts. I was not stunned that shit. That shit happened, you know, it went viral. People started posting it and shit. Like, there was motherfuckers reaching out to me to do interviews about it. And I'm like, I'm not taking these interviews because y'all don't want to interview me as like who I am as a person. Y'all want to interview me for some messy shit that I'm not even like that. So I was like, if it's not about who I am and my brand, I really don't care to talk to you, because I'm not a messy person. So
like you definitely got a little chill vibe. Like I love it.
I don't be on that. Now if you take me there, then I'm gonna go there. But that's why I don't go there, because when I go there, you can't stop me. It's a wrap. Like, I'm going to hell. I'm taking it all the way to hell. So that's why I be like, all right, you motherfuckers, tread lightly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The way you know I'm angry is because I'm playing too much. Yeah. So if you make that make sense yourself, I just go there. Like, I just go there. Like, you ever seen Chris go on a rant? Yeah. Yeah, I just take it there. Like, straight, no hold back. I just take it there. If a motherfucker's fucking with me, they want to. Yeah.
Okay. After that, been posting and like just being more consistent with everything that you do you plan on like doing any classes or taking it further? Like, have you planned on teaching a barber class or just anything like that? Privates, have people ask you, can you teach me how to, you know?
Yeah, so I'm planning on building a course, like a barbering course. Like, it's probably gonna be like 15 videos on there, and meet people. So many people DM me and be like, oh, you teach, or do you can I shadow you? And I'll be like, no, I'm not doing all of that. Then I could say, I'm hosting a class, and then nobody show up. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have time for that. So social media is the new thing. I'm going to use that to my advantage. Just build a course, you know what I'm saying, with 15 videos from top to bottom on how to do everything, and just push that out. And, you know,
that makes a lot of sense.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to pay for it, so you're going to invest in yourself. You know, it's your money. Shit, it's your money. If you really want to learn, you ain't got no choice now, because you just pay for some shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's, I do.
Period. Okay. So also with your merch as well, you got your clothing brand. So Original Anywhere. How did that come about?
All right. So Original Anywhere was originally Be Legendary. So it's called Be Legendary. And I just when I told myself like I wanted to come out with a clothing brand, I didn't really know how I wanted to do it. I just knew that I wanted to be able to see people wearing something that represented me. And so I drew up a logo. You know, I went and bought some Gildan t-shirts, slapped that bitch on a Gildan shirt and Gildan hoodie and just sold that shit. And then like once I started doing research, like I started actually doing research on like how to structure a clothing line. And I'm like, oh, so this is like, I can't do this. Yeah. Because this is not going to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm like, this is not going to go nowhere. So I really got to like invest in. So I learned how to do everything, and then I rebranded. So I took my like a year and a half, almost 2 years, I think, off. And then I learned how to, really put my ideas into something that was worth it, if that makes sense. And then it became Original Anywhere. And Original Anywhere is exactly what it is. You're original. I've always been myself. Wherever I go, whoever I'm around, whatever I'm doing, I'm myself. I've never changed who I am to please someone. I've never changed who I am to get someone to like me. I never changed who I am to get someone to love me. I've always been myself unapologetically. So that's where that came from, Original Anywhere. And when you wear it, you representing that. You know what I'm saying? So you original anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Original anywhere.
I need to give me some of that.
Yeah, like, I got you. I got some leftover stuff. So I like to drop in like, I like to really drop in the winter because I like the winter. So, you know what I'm saying? I like to drop in the winter. So I don't really do like yearly drops. Like I'm seasonal. So I do like a lot of people with their clothing brands, they'll do different colors of different sets. No, I'm doing one of one. Everything. So you get this, you really love me and you fuck with me and you're going to cherish it because I might not re-drop the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I just structure my clothing line like that because it just showed me who really love me, who fuck with me. You know?
Yeah, it's like a purpose behind it.
Yes.
So do you feel like the sense of urge to like learn how to do everything by yourself?
That's all I've ever done. Yeah. Everything that I know how to do, everything that I do, I learned how to do by myself, except for things like, you know what I'm saying? Like I have a mentor, you know what I'm saying? Business and finance mentor, like stuff like that when it comes to, when it comes to like learning, like, you know, credit and all of that stuff. I didn't teach myself how to do any of that because I didn't understand, but everything artsy, drawing, rapping, dancing, sports, barbering, it don't matter. I didn't taught myself how to do everything. Can't nobody take credit for it. Yeah. You know?
Okay. So nowadays that you got the coin, would you like hire somebody like, I don't feel like doing this. I'll hire you to make his flyer.
I'm real stubborn.
You said? You hands on.
I'm real stubborn because it's like, and I had a talk with somebody about that. Like, they were like, bro, like you don't burn yourself out. Like, you don't think you should hire someone? I'm like, I mean, I just do things how I like them to be done. And until I feel like I can't handle it, then I'll hire somebody. But everything pretty smooth. Like editing my videos, I do all of that by myself. Drawing up logos and ideas for my clothing line, coming up with designs, I do all of that myself. You know what I'm saying? Content ideas, I do all of that shit. I do everything myself. So it's like, and I'm cool. And now when shit starts to become too much, then I might stop being a little stubborn.
But it's like, nobody can take credit. Nobody's gonna do it the way you want it done.
Exactly.
Like, I definitely understand it. So you want me on the other hand, I be feeling like, who should I need to have? But I need to take the chill pill and be chill. Like I can just do it until I need some help for real.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I get you. What do you feel is one of the biggest misconceptions of barbers?
I could answer this question so many ways. Yo. I think one of the biggest misconceptions about I don't even know which way to go with this. Like I can answer.
Let's just take a shot, actually, because we haven't even took a shot.
Let's do it.
Yes, cheers.
Cheers. Oh, Jose. Jose. Damn. That shit hit my chest. Okay. So I think that one of the biggest misconceptions with barbers is that barbering is an easy way to make money. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of people now, like, they get into barbering or doing hair or whatever. It's like the hair industry is oversaturated because everybody wants to do it now because of social media. But what people don't understand, people don't realize is barbering, like cutting hair, is literally like you have to literally learn how to do it first. You got to learn how to run a business. You got to learn how to be okay with losing clients. You got to learn how to be okay with, I don't want to say confrontation, but you know, you got to learn how to.
If things don't go right.
Yeah, if things don't go right, you got to learn how to stand your ground. It's like you got to learn how to do a lot of things, and that's why a lot of people don't make it in this industry far because they don't know how. That's why a lot of people don't keep clients because they don't know how. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that barbering being easy, I mean, it's easy now, but like starting out and when people get into it, I think that that's one of the biggest misconceptions because it's not easy, and it never will really get easy until you get to the point to where everything is just natural. You know what I'm saying? So,
like, and it's actually flowing. Social media can have people thinking that it, and I just feel like it's probably with a lot of different business industries. Like,
yes,
they think it's supposed to just happen overnight.
Yes.
What's the biggest challenge you feel like you're facing in your career right now? And how you feel like you're tackling it?
I think the biggest challenge that I'm facing right now is being okay with being someone. Because growing up, I never really felt like I mattered. People didn't really pay attention to me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like now it's like, oh, like I'm going to the store, people was like, hey, I see your videos, or hey, like people was like recognizing me in public, you know what I'm saying? Sending me like, you know, heartfelt messages on Instagram, and like people is really showing me love. So it's like there are two types of people. There are two types of kids who grow into adults, right? So one who never really receives love. So they grow up to be like really dysfunctional and then not really knowing how to give it and not knowing how to show it, right? And then the other who never receives love but has an idea of what it looks like. And you know what I'm saying? When people start giving it to them, they don't understand how to take it, but they appreciate it. And I feel like I'm that person, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I just think that that's one of my biggest challenges. And I say, like, people may be listening and like, that's a challenge. And it's like, yes, because people send me heartfelt messages. People say nice things. They slide up on my stories, like old friends who knew me back when I was who I was. They say nice things to me, you know what I'm saying? Sending me love, and I don't respond because I don't know how. It's like in my brain, I'm like, oh, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate you, but
trying to tap in with your
I can't. It's like, I be hating that, you know what I'm saying?
People take it wrong. Like,
no, but people who love me, they don't take it wrong.
But that's good.
You know what I'm saying? They don't take it wrong. I feel like they be understanding without even knowing that I feel like they understand without having to tell me that they understand.
That's
you know what
great.
I'm saying? So I feel like as far as tackling it, like I'm trying to learn how to be okay with, you know, because sometimes it'd be like, I'll be out in public, like I'm so like, I'll be out in public, motherfucker be staring at me. I'll be like, what the fuck you looking at? Like, you dead? Like, what's up? But then I'll be having to, damn, they might be looking at you like trying to figure out, is that girl that cut hair? You know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that. Like I be so ready, like mentally on go. You know what I'm saying? But stuff like that, and just learning how to accept the fact that I'm becoming someone. Like I'm learning how to escape the mentality that I was in when I wasn't really no one, when no one was paying attention to me, when no one was paying attention to what I'm doing. Like I'm learning how to take that now. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of difficult, but I feel like the more I just stay consistent with my career, the more I stay consistent with everything that I'm doing, it'll just come. It'll come. Yeah.
It's gonna come. Yeah. That's something that you wouldn't hear somebody say that for the answer. So that's a really good answer. And people probably is facing that. So let's switch the gears a little bit and let's play a quick little game.
Mm-hmm.
But we do got another shot, so let's take this shot real quick.
For sure.
Period. Ow. So, this is Fuck, Marry, Kill. If you heard of that Fuck, Marry, Kill, so I'm gonna give you
yeah.
So, yeah, the first one, Tommy Lee, Jocelyn Hernandez, or Suki.
You said fuck, marry, kill?
Yeah.
Bruh, Tommy Lee. What do she look like?
Tommy.
I think I know. Is she light skin?
From the bed. I've been watching baddies and shit. So.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said Jocelyn.
Mm-hmm.
I can't marry that bitch. She might be mine. I don't know. That's hard. I think Tommy Lee, I'm gonna marry her.
Okay.
And then
she got a good heart. She's a Gemini. I'm a Gemini.
Oh,
I think she
my
got a good
God,
heart.
never mind. Never mind. Yo, Geminis, yo.
What Geminis do?
You're a Gemini?
Yes. You ain't even know, see?
You gotta be a special Gemini then, because I fuck with you, like off rip. Like, that's crazy. Like, it's very rare that I really click with Geminis. Like, I don't know why, but I just don't get along with them. Like, don't. But, damn. Okay, I think I would marry Tommy Lee. I don't want to fuck neither one of them, though. Like, I would never. I gotta kill both of them. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Next.
I gotta kill both of them.
So the next one, Mariah Carey, J-Lo, and Megan Good.
Oh, I'm marrying Megan Good. I'm marrying her off a rip.
Yeah.
Megan Good, and then you said Mariah Carey, and fuck Mariah Carey, and then J-Lo, I gotta kill her. Sorry, you gotta go.
Period. Okay. Next one, Karrueche, Rihanna, and Sweetie.
Damn. Okay, I'm gonna marry Rihanna.
Okay.
I'm gonna marry her. I was mad when she had that second baby because one is fine.
One is fine.
But you gonna have two? Oh, you gonna have a second baby on me like that? Oh, okay. I see what we're doing. All right. No, but I'm gonna marry Rihanna, and then fuck Karrueche, and then what was the other one?
Sweetie.
Sweetie, yeah, I gotta kill her.
Okay.
I don't even know nothing about her for real.
Yeah.
Ain't she Quavo ex?
Yeah, but I know they all fuck with Chris Brown, so that's why I said it.
Yeah, that diss that he did. Diss that he did. Oh man, yeah. I know Quavo was hot about that. That's crazy.
So you said Rihanna. So would you date a woman with kids? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
I love kids.
You love kids?
Yeah, I love kids.
Yes, I do too. So what do they call you? Like your name Legend?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Legend.
Legend everywhere I go.
Yeah.
So let's get into some seductive vibes questions because this is seductive vibes. Being a part of the LGBTQ community, how has your experience been growing up and just being who you are?
Honestly, I feel like when I was growing up, it wasn't as accepted as it is now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of hard to come out of my shell with who I really wanted to be because I never ever presented myself as a boy. I never presented myself as a boy. I never felt like I wanted to be a boy. I'm a woman. Like, I'm a woman. I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it was just hard because I was afraid of what people would think. Mm-hmm. And as all of us probably were, you know what I'm saying? I was afraid what people would think. And I didn't really understand it at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So it was hard, but I feel like the older I got, the more I gave to the less I gave a fuck. Yeah. about the next person. Being me. Like about the next person's opinion. Like the less I gave a fuck. So I was just like, this is who I am. I don't understand it. But this is who I am, and this is who I'm gonna be. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But like when it comes to like my family and stuff like that, like I feel like my family knew before I knew.
But was they homophobic and things like that? Okay.
Maybe my dad's side a little weird, you know what I'm saying? But my mom's side, hell no. Like, nah. Especially not my mom. My mom always accept me for who I was with open arms. So I gotta definitely be appreciative of that because I know a lot of people don't get to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, and I was one because again it took time for it to grow on my family. Yeah. So again, and still they still be weird a little bit. But
I feel like it'd be like what's the word? Stereo?
Yeah, like
because with men, I don't know why it's so different with men than women. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I guess men is always looked at to be the alpha male. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I can see why, but at the same time I don't, because if you can accept a female dressing the opposite sex and acting as such, then I feel like you should be able to accept me. I don't know why for a lot of people it rubs them the wrong way like men, you know, like they're just being themselves, you know, nobody hurting nobody, you know what I'm saying? So I never understood that, and my heart go out to everybody that has to deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
And like I was saying, my sister, she's a stud, and so people would say like, I'd be wondering what my mama thinks sometimes, like, shit, y'all need to switch, like, how did this happen? Like, wait, but
that's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm out, what's up? And she's like, what's the deal? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like,
it's like y'all switch. That's crazy. That not crazy like him.
But I definitely get it. I be saying it, but shit. So you're coming down, like, you ain't have to come out. You just naturally was you.
Yeah, like it was so weird the way it happened, because it's like the day I figured it out, I'm like, I gotta tell my mom. My mom was like, nigga, I already knew.
Yeah.
Like, I was waiting on you to figure it out. All right, we all knew. I knew since you was a baby. She told me she knew I was gay from when I was a baby because I used to love titties. Yes. Yes. I was like, oh, okay. So this wasn't something that I had to prepare myself for.
Like, what you like getting breastfed?
She said that I used to like my older sister, like I used to like grab her titties and shit when I was a baby. Like,
oh, dang. I am screaming.
Yeah.
So, what's one thing you look at when meeting someone, like when dating?
Well, the main thing that I look at is how your mind works. Because you could be the finest motherfucker on the planet, but if your mind is not there, and I'm not talking about like everybody, I'm not talking about like really no deep shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always, you gotta be, you gotta talk about aliens. And, I'm not talking about no shit like that. I'm talking about like your morals, your priorities, like your responsibilities, like just how you think on the daily. Like that shit matters. Are you dumb or are you smart? Like that shit literally matters, because it's a lot of smart dummies out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, are you more dominant or submissive?
I'm really both. Not say that because like when it comes to being dominant, I feel like I'm more dominant in a logical way. Like emotionally, I'm a little bit more submissive, because when I'm into you, I can be a little emotional, not like overly emotional, but I'm able to be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like when you do something that I don't like, and that shit just clicks off. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it really kind of varies. It depends, because being dominant, I feel like a lot of people misconstrue what being dominant is. Like people think that being dominant is being controlling. Being dominant is what I say go. Being dominant is being aggressive. No, being dominant is knowing how to lead, knowing how to listen, and knowing how to be respectful. You know what I'm saying? That's being dominant. A female will respect you when you can move off of those three things right there. So I'm dominant in those ways, but when it comes to being submissive, like when it comes to being vulnerable, or when it comes to listening, like I may not get it right then and there, but I always will come around to understanding it, especially if I love you. So I'm submissive in a way, but I'm dominant in a way.
Yeah.
Did I answer your question?
Yeah.
Like, is that really what you're asking, or are you asking like?
No, that was a good.
That was good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That was more like of the mental and just like the personality side of it. So like, if you were dating wise, would you date another lesbian or a stud, like a person that dress mask?
Hell, we can't both be the boy.
No. So if you dating a femme, what if she don't want you to be vulnerable? She don't want you to show that side. Could you be with somebody like that?
Hell no, because I feel like we both should be able to show that. Like, why? Okay, so when you ask that, like, what do you mean? Like, she don't want me? Like, give me an example.
So you know how in a hetero relationship, like the men ain't supposed to show their emotions.
Emotion, right?
Yeah. So like, if you dating and you're the man, do she feel like, oh, you shouldn't be showing your emotions? And
I can't date somebody like that because my emotions and my way of thinking, my opinions, all of that shit matters to me. So if it doesn't matter to you, you don't love me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you can't be considerate enough to listen to me and care about how I feel, and you know what I'm saying, my vulnerability, I don't need to be with you because I'm going to go to jail.
So do you feel like boys should be able to voice their feelings and stuff to their wives or girlfriends, like in straight relationships?
Wait, what you say?
Do you feel like men should be able to voice their feelings and be vulnerable in straight relationships?
Absolutely. I feel like, and I was just talking about this too, like the other day. I feel like nowadays, a lot of women have let social media make them entitled. So when it comes to men, or when it comes to a dominant female, a masculine female, like they feel so entitled to the point to where they think that they don't have to give anything to receive anything. They feel like they don't have to give anything to receive the world. Like, you can't just be existing in my world and expect me to give you my world.
It don't
work like that. You know what I'm saying?
Relationships is give and take.
Yes, and it's give and take on the emotional side, material side, whatever type of side you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? Relationships supposed to be 50-50 in that aspect. So I feel like nowadays a lot of people have let that shit, like social media, like drive them. Like, why the fuck am I paying and I'm paying your bills? Why the fuck am I paying your bills? Why am I taking care of you? Why am I doing all of this and you ain't doing an ounce of anything for me?
You don't even get over the pussy.
It don't work like that. So I see a lot of debates on like 50-50 relationships.
Yeah.
I feel like relationship should be 50-50. And people hear 50-50 and be like, oh, I'm not splitting rent with no nigga, but it ain't about rent. If you want somebody that's gonna pay all the bills, you want somebody that's gonna take care of things financially, you gotta make sure you're feeding that person, whether it's a male or female. You gotta make sure you feeding that person emotionally, you feeding that person spiritually. You got the house clean, you making dinner reservations, or you cooking dinner. You gotta make sure you feeding them too. That's 50-50. You know what I'm saying? That ain't 100-0. That's 50-50. That's not 70-30. That's 50-50. But people hear 50-50 and be like, I'm not going to have on rent. It's not even about rent. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than that.
So it made me go into my next question. So when you are dating and just you being who you are nowadays, becoming someone, and do girls like taking them out on dates? Do they feel like you have to splurge?
I would say no, because the type of females that I've ran into, endured over the past 4 years, like I said earlier, like I don't care about looks. Well, I do. Oh my God, let me take that back. I do, absolutely, I do. But it's not the main thing that makes me gain interest. You know what I'm saying? It's just how you carry yourself. So I just don't think that I attract those type. Now, don't get me wrong, there may be them type of females that like are looking at me, but we don't have interactions because I don't attract that type of person. I don't attract that type of energy. So no, the type of females that I've dealt with, you know what I'm saying, I've never had that issue because I feel like I'm more of a genuine person. I'm genuine before the money. So it's like I think that people kind of can see that about me. So them type of bitches don't even come my way because they know they about to get there. Turn your ass back around.
So you don't be in the strip club and they don't be trying to holler and shit like that?
I don't like the strip club.
You don't? I've never been.
I hate the strip. I just don't. I I just be like, what is the point of going in a club to watch naked females dance? That is not my cup of tea.
So do you like ass or titties?
Titties.
Is that probably why? I need to see some titties. What if
I don't
it's a
even
titty
want to.
bar?
I don't even be wanting to see they titties. Like I be like, ew. You in here naked, busting your shit wide open for strangers. Sometimes you ain't even getting money and you just doing this shit. Like I just think that's just not me and my cup of tea. Like I don't like looking at that shit. Don't twerk on me because that shit might stink. I'm cool. Like, I'm not into none of that.
Hold on, look, I gotta check my clothes.
Yeah, I'm not into none of that shit, bro. I don't see how people like that shit. Like I'll be so cool off that. Like please, no.
So, I know you said you wanted kids earlier. So would you do a surrogate? How would you natural?
I don't know. Like I'm kind of like in the middle. Mm-hmm. I don't know right now. Like I kind of in the middle of like having my own kid mm-hmm. or having someone else have it for me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I know when you birth your own baby, that connection is like that connection is there. But then it's like, do I really want to deal with what comes after? Do I really want to deal with what comes like after like childbirth and shit like that? So like I'm kind of in the middle, but I feel like if I were to have my own baby, of course it'll be like a sperm donor. Like I'm not about to go. Yeah. No, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Of course it'll be like a sperm donor and shit like that. But I don't know. Yeah. Not right now. I really don't know. But I'm comfortable enough to be real about it. Like I wouldn't give a fuck if I feel like a lot of like masculine women, like people judge masculine women. A woman, what the fuck? That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to reproduce, no matter what you like. You can like fucking giraffes. Yeah. You wanna have a baby? You can walk around pregnant. Like you know what I'm saying? I feel like, but the reason why I feel like people judge is because of how masculine women carry themselves as a boy. So in their mind, they're like, oh, you want to be a boy? Why are you pregnant? Well, no, nigga, that's not even. Baby, they're getting a bitch like this cunt got a dick. So it's like I got a kid too. So it's like you feel me? Yeah. So I'm kind of
just do whatever you feel like you want to do. And yeah. What are some things most people wouldn't know about you? I'm sorry. Yeah.
In what aspect?
Just a fun fact. I just know you don't tell nobody.
My favorite genre of music is pop.
You like pop music?
I love pop music. Like that electrifying techno, that, you know what I'm saying? I like that type of shit. Like that's the music that I really love. Like when I go to clubs, that's what I want to hear. They get you up on your feet. Yes. I want to hear Boss Man D-Lo. I want to hear some shit that's going to make me want to dance. Like, you know that song about Usher, DJ Got Us Falling in Love? Yeah. You know that song? I love music like that. Because it's like, damn, it's like feel-good music. I like feel-good.
It makes you dance. It makes you want to dance.
People think my favorite genre is probably like R&B or something. That's my second favorite genre, but I love pop music. Like, I love that music that got that. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily house, but like
turn up that Chris Brown. I like that one too.
Turn up the music?
Yeah.
I love.
But what's your favorite Chris Brown song?
My favorite Chris Brown song? That's a hard question. Because I got so many.
So many.
But my favorite Chris Brown album is Fortune.
Fortune.
Because
I love 2012 on that album.
That's my shit. Yeah, that's my shit. But I feel like that's the album, like between that album and Indigo and his last album he dropped, 1111. Mm-hmm. Those three albums, I feel like he's really exploring his musicality on those three albums. But I feel like Fortune is the best because it has so many different sounds, different approaches on it. You know what I'm saying? That you don't hear today anymore. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that album is just special. I love that album.
Yeah. A lot of people be scared nowadays to even try new things because let me just stick to what's trending, what's going to make me they in it for the money. Yeah. So it's like, but yeah, I love people that do try new things and again, be innovative and create some new shit for people to get inspired by. Yeah. So, yeah. Any upcoming projects, drops, whatever?
I got a drop coming from my clothing line.
Mm-hmm. Oh, when that's coming up? Yeah.
Yeah, probably like December, January, like the peak of winter.
Okay.
And then I have the course that I told you that I'm building, and then YouTube. I'm gonna get that together. Like a lot of people like they want tutorials. It's just I gotta figure out how to do it, because if I'm gonna do a course in the tutorials, I can't be too direct. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People gonna learn from the tutorials, but if you really want to learn how to cut hair, just go get the course. It's gonna teach you everything from top to bottom. So that's just the kind of things that I'm just working on, brainstorming and stuff like that.
Okay. Good. So Black Friday coming up. You do Black Friday deals. Like, how do you go about getting, if somebody wanted to come and get their haircut, because I do actually need a haircut, but if somebody was trying to come and get their haircut, how much do you charge? Where can they book with you at?
I charge $80 for a haircut, and I got a booking website, so it's in a link in my bio. You want to book, you go book, but my slots go fast. Like, this whole month's already booked up.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, people be mad at me. I'll be like, bro, like you ain't get the slot quick enough, bro. But yeah, I charge $80 for a haircut. You said Black Friday?
Yeah.
Like, I don't do Black Friday.
I don't do Black Friday.
Black Friday for no haircuts.
Yeah.
And y'all niggas, not y'all, but like these niggas out here, like they want a deal on everything. You ain't getting a deal on my haircut.
Attention to my haircut.
You get a deal on the next nigga haircut, not mine. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't participate in Black Friday.
Okay.
No, sir.
Yes.
It's crazy. I had a client ask me that like 2 years ago, and I was like,
What they say? What's your Black Friday deal?
I'm like, are you doing something for Black Friday? Absolutely not. Yes, I'm
Black
working
people's time.
at regular price.
Shit.
What the hell? Niggas want deals on everything. That's
I'm
crazy.
dead.
But won't go in the Louis Vuitton store and ask for a deal though. Like, I hate that shit. That shit gets under my skin.
Do you get that with like a lot of family and friends?
Not no more.
Not no more.
Niggas don't even bother me no more.
When you first started, was it like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, motherfuckers will take advantage of you. Then motherfuckers will be mad at you when you stop. I didn't give a fuck.
You were just setting the boundary. Like,
I didn't care.
It's the
Look,
business.
my business, my business matter more than a fucking friend. My business matter more than a fake ass family member. I didn't give a fuck. I have family members. I ain't gonna say what side, but I had family members that didn't even believe in who the fuck I was gonna be. They didn't believe I could do anything with barbering. Them niggas wanted free haircuts. Like, what the fuck do I look? Nah, y'all niggas not getting no free haircuts. Like, you wanted me to go to the military 2 years ago, and now you want a free haircut because you see that I can actually cut hair. I know I come from humble beginnings, but it's like nobody's about to play with me.
You still talk to them?
No. I'm the distant family member. I'm the black sheep.
Yeah.
I definitely am. I don't talk to none of them niggas.
Yeah.
Not really none on my dad's side or my mom's side. I don't really talk to nobody like that. A couple on my mom's side and a couple on my dad's side, but majority. Wow.
Yeah, as you grow up, it just feel like I'm out here doing my shit.
You see people for who they are.
Yeah.
You see bullshit, and you know how to call bullshit. So it's like I'm not even about to sit here.
With it,
Nah, I'm not about to sit here and let you keep playing with me. What? You don't get no access to me. You crazy?
So, what is a message you want the world to know, or you want to leave the world with?
Let me think. A message that I want to leave the world with. Okay. The highest human act is to inspire. When you inspire, you create. When you create, you show people that, you know what I'm saying, what you do and how you do is how you do it, but they can also do it too in their own way. And so that's a form of love. You know what I'm saying? So if you're creating and inspiring, you're dishing out love. And our goal here on this earth is to love and to spread love and to be love. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you out here inspiring for the good, because there's a lot of people that's out here inspiring, inspiration can be good or bad. If people don't talk about that. But inspiration is like influence. So it can be good or bad. But if you out here inspiring for the good, you out here spreading love. So anytime you spread love, that shit's going to come right back to you full circle every time. So if you feel like, you know what I'm saying, if you feel like you don't know how to thoroughly show love, or you don't know how to give love, you don't even know how to receive it, just create. Because when you're creating, you can inspire people. And like I said, when you inspire, you're showing love. So
that's how you getting it back, because like I feel like that's what you're doing like right now.
Yeah,
so keep going.
I try to make sure that what I do, like I don't want to ever really be. I feel like people look at what I do and it's beyond just barbering. Like people really fuck with who I am as a person, and I try to show who I am as a person on social media because a lot of people on social media, they're like giving off this influence, but they don't know how to show they can't show who they really are as people because one, they're either fucked up people, or two, they're the person that they're showing on social media is not really who they are. So I try to show people like, look, it's real humans out here doing real things, good things, loving things, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like people fuck with me like as a person before a barber.
So we are back after a small technical difficulties. But yes, where can the people find you at and follow you?
So I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, at The Legend Official, THA Legend, LEGEND Official. I'm on Facebook. My Facebook is just Legend. There are like 3 fake Facebook pages of me.
Damn.
They be going hard, but that's not me.
Yeah.
So my Facebook page is just Legend, and then you can find me on YouTube at Legend the Barber.
Period. Yes, and book with my and yes, it's your boy The Ronnie J. You can find me everywhere on every single social media at The Ronnie J. And for anything Seductive Vibes, head over to seductivevibez.com. But other than that, I'm gonna see y'all next time.
Heavy on the site, everything is a vibe.
Hey y'all, it's your boy Ronnie J from Seductive Vibez. You know, the brand everything seductive, sexy, performing. For anything Seductive Vibez, head over to seductivevibez.com, including sponsorships, choreography, dance classes, performance, merchandise, and everything in between. I look forward to exchanging vibes with you, Woo Kitty. See you soon.